This 1/15 scale Focke-Wulf 190 fuselage was built by Guillermo in 1990. It was the first model that he presented in the United States. In 1991, the model was placed on consignment at Heritage Aviation Art, a renowned aviation art gallery located at Boeing Field in Seattle. There are over 600 small parts in the construction of this BMW 801 engine. What immediately drew attention as something unusual in the field of scale aircraft models in those years was the aluminum construction, showing all the interior details through folding panels. This model was purchased by Mr. Richard S. Drury, a renowned military and civilian pilot and author of My Secret War. But this model was not Rojas Bazan's first Fw190. In 1982, he built another fuselage that was exhibited, along with 3 other models of his own, at a modeling exhibition in Buenos Aires. As a result of that exhibition, and especially because of the highly detailed fuselage of the Fw190, Rojas Bazan was hired to create 87 naval aviation models that are on permanent display at the Argentinian Naval Museum. Mr. Chuck Austin, a former Rojas Bazan agent between 1991 and 1993, said that when viewing the unique aluminum-scale aircraft replicas of aviation artist and craftsman Guillermo Rojas Bazan, most collectors, pilots particularly, say, "That's not a model, it's the real thing, only smaller." The latches are functional and allow the machine gun and engine covers to be opened and closed. In this series of analog photographs taken in the early 1990s, you can see the opening sequence of cowlings, access panels, doors, and hatches, as well as the spectacular, completely natural finish of this stunning model. This superb metal aircraft replica features a fully detailed Jumo 213 engine and an electrical system that operates the propeller, navigation, and cockpit lights. Before starting work on a very popular and complicated model, it is necessary to do a comprehensive and professional search for information. In those years, when the Internet was still in its infancy, this was not so easy. It should be noted that everything is built out of aluminum, made by hand, and without the use of electrical machines. In many cases, his research has been useful for the scale model airplane kit manufacturers and for many modelers who found in these models a source of information and inspiration. This model was commissioned by Mr. Paul Ludwig, also a great military and civilian pilot, and author of the book P-51 Development of the Long-Range Escort Fighter, and is supposedly one of the very few Rojas Bazan models that remains in the United States today, since years later, most of his models were sold outside the country by the company that hired his services for 14 years. After building these two Fw190s, Guillermo would spend the next 14 years building a series of models for fine art models, continually improving his own techniques and investing more and more time in the historical and technical research of each model to be built.